The LEGO Andrea's Modern Mansion is a 2000-piece LEGO Friends set that the internet won't shut up about, with very good reason. Just the other day I reviewed the Friends Botanical Garden and was completely blown away by it. And while this one doesn't do the same for me, it comes really close, which for a LEGO theme I completely disregarded for years, feels like a big mistake on my end, so thank you LEGO for sending it. One of the reasons for my lack of interest are mini dolls. I get why they exist, but after 10 years they still don't appeal to me as much as standard LEGO minifigures do. In this set we get 10 of them, the grown-up versions of the original Friends cast of characters: Mia, Emma, Olivia, Stephanie and Andrea, the owner of the mansion, her husband Ji-won, their daughter Imani, and 3 mini dolls from the new cast of characters: Leo, Autumn and Paisley. The other reason for my disregard for the theme are the wild color schemes most LEGO Friends sets have. Case in point being this flashy supercar. Quite appropriate for the target audience of these products, but not so much for my boring and colorblind adult tastes. Probably the reason why I love the Botanical Garden so much, it doesn't scream Friends standard color scheme, if that makes any sense. The car though gives LEGO Speed Champions a run for their money, and if you can look past the coral rims, pink accents here and there, or the trans pink windscreen, this thing looks amazing. There's some very nice shapes in the front, same for the air intakes on the sides, or even the back, also using curved slopes in transparent red for the taillights. Mini doll sits comfortably inside, and the back can be lifted to reveal a box of cookies for the reunion party. There's even room for Easter eggs like HLC on the license plate that stands for Art Lake City. Still on color scheme, the mansion isn't all that crazy, all things considered, keeping the wildness to a minimum around the garage door entrance or this framing around the second floor windows, which you can very easily replace with an all-black look if you want this to look less Friends. And I'm not sure you noticed, but there's a brand new LEGO color in here. This is regular LEGO red. This is orange, commonly seen on brick separators, but the new color sits right in the middle of these two. There's just a few tiles and plates of it in here, but it should see more widespread use in coming months. But enough of that. The mansion. Let's talk about the mansion. It exudes luxury with the modern look. The palm trees by the side, open areas, swimming pool or the jacuzzi on the corner there. And before diving too deep, the garage has a very cool mechanism to it. Pushing a lever on the side of the building will open the door, wide enough for the teal car to get inside, and you can see it rolling in from the back. But the mechanism goes one step further, as it also has an unloading function of sorts. Pushing the lever past the opening function of the garage door will tilt an 8x16 tile just enough for the car to roll out of the garage, which is absolutely brilliant and something other LEGO themes could start taking some notes about. Not a whole lot on this wall besides the lever, and towards the front some plants and flowers topped by the swimming pool next to the stairs that lead to the house entrance. The pool has a ladder to get out of, a floater that mini dolls can fit for a cool effect, and a few steps that lead to this side of the mansion, where there's a table outside set out for 4 people and a jacuzzi at the corner. At the top of the ladder towards the entrance there's a mailbox filled with fan mail, I wanna say, and further left there's a small garden with some plants and a well-disguised new curved brick element, 3x3 sized, that finally fits the gap that existed for years between these two pre-existent corner macaroni elements. Looking up at the palm trees, they also feature a new element, a 2 times wider version of the fern element that already existed, so lots of cool parts to look out for in this set. Like those garage door pieces recolored in trans pink, orange and yellow by the windows on the second floor. And looking at the model from the back, we have access to all of the interior rooms of the mansion. In the ground floor by the garage, there's Andrea's recording studio that hides a cool secret, a retractable bed. A bit of a stretch having a bed hidden behind here, but still great to see nonetheless. Now, how do people go up the floors, you may ask? The house has a working lift. Up on the roof, if you crank this knob, makes this black piece go up and down between floors. The black piece is a recolored version of this one from Gabby's dollhouse set that slides inside these pieces and 1x2 bricks with slots with those big worm gear elements inside. Up on the first floor, by the entrance, there's a sun bed with a sunscreen printed brick I haven't seen before. Inside there's this hallway with some cupboards, and to the left a grand piano on the same space as that of the table set outside I showed before. On the second floor there's a minimalistic bathroom next to Imani's bedroom, judging by the kids-like furniture and items showcased. In the hallway a collection of portraits featuring mostly Andrea and her friends throughout the years, and all the way to the left Andrea's bedroom with some furniture, a bird stand and her bed mounted on a turntable, making it so that it can turn, on top of which lies a gift with a heart tile inside. There's no physical access to the rooftop, so not too sure how people will get there, but there's those awesome koi fish tiles in this small pond that turns into a waterfall running on the side of the mansion. Next to it, a yoga mat next to a small garden, some candles and a screen with a yoga routine going on. Next to the crank that triggers the lift, there's two solar panels, I wanna say, though they're too small for such a big house. Some flowers on a big pot next to a lounge area with some sitting spots, a cool glass coffee table, fire pit and a karaoke machine. So much detail, so many things to play with, and such a huge model for a theme I never felt warranted one, but was designed exceptionally well and truly deserves it. Nothing comes close currently, whether it's city, creator or even icons, that gives LEGO fans a family house at this big and impressive of a scale, but I'm glad Friends did. Just recently LEGO Ideas announced they will be doing a botanical garden, which I would be willing to bet against all my subscribers to be heavily influenced by the popularity of the LEGO Friends Botanical Garden set. And so, with the imminent success of Andrea's mansion, we might as well just see a surge of big houses sprouting in other themes, kinda making LEGO Friends the forefront of LEGO design innovation and ideas. Good for them. This is like the ultimate LEGO dollhouse, and the only real downside is the price. $200 doesn't come by easily for most people, and I'm not saying it's expensive. The set does have over 2,200 pieces, so it's justified, but still is a lot of money for a set of a theme that averages much lower price points on their products. But the customization possibilities for these might appeal to fans that aren't necessarily into Friends at all, yet still buy one set or another every now and then when they're this good. I for one will be paying close attention to the theme from now on. If you think that I should do more LEGO Friends set reviews, you must subscribe and like the video to let me know, and I'll see you all in the next one.